and justice for all.
Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
But you gotta add the EMS, yeah.
I will make a motion to approve the agenda with the addition of the EMS discussion. Is that correct?
I'll second that motion.
All right, all in favor?
Tippit, aye.
Team and I,
Bull's eye.
we have an agenda. The minutes. Only question I have, Haley, are you gonna have that go out to print, all the people that signed that petition?
Nope, that's just for our minute record book. Nope, I already summarized what we signed into the
I
paper.
thought my printer was gonna have a heart attack.
There's
Okay.
44 landowners in there. No, that'll be in those official book then.
Okay, cool. So can I get a motion to approve the minutes as printed? Because I didn't see nothing wrong.
I read them. I will make a motion to approve the minutes.
I will second.
Okay, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Team and I.
Bull's eye.
While we're at it, let's do the EMS bills that we added on.
Are they having one of their meetings soon?
It's supposed to be
Yeah.
next week.
Next week,
Normally it would be tonight, but
that's what I thought.
I think Tracy's the only one that's gonna go probably.
Thank you, Tracy.
Do we need
Yeah,
to-
that's a summary, what's that?
Oh, do we need to do?
We will initially, yes,
Did
after we vote on it. Just let you guys see what it was for. And then it probably would not hurt to, on your motion, state the dollar amount on each one of them.
Okay.
Pretty similar to what we did with ARPA. Somebody thought maybe we should start doing that with opioid fund too, but
Yeah,
you want to?
I think we should.
Okay, I would make a motion to approve payment of the bills from the EMS fund. And that is $4,830 for Belle Plaine, for, North Benton Ambulance. Urbana Polk Township, $194.13 for first responder vehicle. Atkins First Responders, $25,877.45. That is for the Atkins First Responder vehicle. And Belle Plaine Area Ambulance, $5,611.43 for medical supplies, and that is a total of $36,513.01.
Did he make a motion?
That's his motion.
That's a motion, oh,
That's
I'll
the
second.
motion.
Sorry, I was caught up in the numbers, I didn't.
All right, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Team and I.
Bull's eye.
Okay, thank you. You don't have, we don't need to initial the invoices, do we?
No, because the individual EMS people do that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, the HIPAA. You will have to explain that.
So, years past, we've always participated with the ISAC program. I did have Ray look this over. And he was fine with everything. He thought maybe in the future we could start having his office do the training possibly and save that $1,750.
Okay,
We've been doing this for quite some time. And it's through ISAC with their general counsel, Beth Manley. It went into effect July 1st, but with, I think the original email went to the old HR, Julia, so that's why we're a little behind on getting it going.
Okay, who's, gonna be the principal contact, right?
My office and
Your
Ray,
office.
probably.
Okay. That's the one thing that's not in here yet.
Nope, nope. We got that all figured out now.
Okay. So can I get a motion to either approve or disapprove the service agreement to participate in the Isaac HIPAA program?
I'd make a motion to approve the service agreement with ISAC for the HIPAA program.
I will second that motion.
So for a vote,
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Vols aye.
Who signed it?
You do.
Good.
I'll fill in those other blanks and throughout it.
What kind of training do we have to do it in-house, or do we already have that?
It's basically like what you have to redact from different documentation, just things like that. If something changes at the legislative, they'll send out stuff to let us know.
Okay. And we have that certification from Ray's office?
I would think they would be able to do it too.
I'm sure, we'd have to look,
Yeah.
cause like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's not a ton,
Yeah.
but yeah, especially like my office for sure, like what's public and what isn't.
Right.
And we have to do that regardless with voter registration information,
Mhm.
so.
And it's probably good just to do anyway,
Just a good refresher and,
cause there's a lot of nuances.
mhm.
Okay, on to number 5, acknowledge Steve Miller's resignation from Transportation Department.
Yep,
So
And I
we just
believe-
gotta have a motion to acknowledge,
and he's got that position posted to fill it.
okay?
I would make a motion, we acknowledge the resignation of Steve Miller from the Transportation Department.
I will second.
Okay, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Vols aye.
Number 6, I have the letter that we received from the City of Blairstown in your packet. And then the other parcel that the conservation purchased over by the Wildcat. So I talked to Shelby on that closing. They were given the proration of half of those taxes up until January or December, whenever the deed come through. So I'm asking you to waive, or she is asking you to waive half of the taxes, and then they are gonna pay that other half since they received that money. Or it was prorated in the closing. So $456 for the conservation property and $56 for the city of Blairstown.
Brian must think that we need pretty big font. We can read his letter pretty good.
Are you saying mine's too small?
No, I'm just saying that. Yeah.
I've been shrinking them down. I'm always afraid the newspaper will print it in the big font if we send it to them that way.
Didn't charge him now.
Oh, yes. Is there a number that goes with this, or is it just?
Resolution number 2574, it's in your packet too.
Yes, it is. I would make a motion to approve resolution 2574 to abate taxes. The first parcel is for Benton County Conservation in the amount of $456. And the second abatement is the city of Blairstown in the amount of $56.
Okay, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Vols aye. Got 2 copies over there, guys? Thank you, sir.
Okay, I know very little about this. Discuss accept donation for Janice Bateman Braille School picture display.
Yep, she had called, she did, sounds like she did talk to the historic preservation, and they, at this point, didn't have anywhere to display it. I think Gary Benson maybe gave her our phone number, it said. So, she's the owner of a window that come out of the Braille School, and it has a picture in the window of the main Braille School building, 3 foot by 2 foot, and 2 foot by 2 or something. So I didn't know, typically if we display things like that, a lot of times we'll have temporary displays in that, you know, as you come in the courthouse in that first floor, there's a little window view, it's that. If we wanted to do it temporary, or if you wanted to talk to maintenance and actually put it up more permanently on a wall structure, I don't know. But I told her I would talk to you guys first.
Is there any room in the display for the, can't think of the sheriff's name?
Sheriff Fry?
Sure,
Yeah.
Fry.
Is there any room? 'Cause some of the stuff, the family wanted back.
Yeah, but that has that thing on it specific to Sheriff Fry, I'd probably try to avoid being over in that area,
Okay,
And then it's
since
got,
it's separate.
it's all covered.
okay.
Some of that was returned and it has been since put back in the cabinet there.
Okay.
Did they make duplications of some of those too?
They were supposedly
Yes.
scanned the
Yes,
decks.
they did.
I have her phone number, I don't know if you want to look at it maybe first and see, but.
I don't have a problem with it, with it being put on some, like, easel type things inside of that glass.
The display case
Underneath
for
the
that
shelf.
desk, that's where I was talking about.
Put it in there.
Okay,
Because if you remember, we used to have, people would bring their artwork and we would switch it out every so often. And
okay.
then we'd put like a little sign, artwork done by so-and-so.
What's under now?
That desk looks like
It's,
an old attorney's office.
yeah,
maybe.
it's just kind of more of our antique stuff looking in
I had no problem with that.
Sounds like a good spot.
there. You can just
And
put like
is-
a little display saying,
The easels or whatever you wanna call it, is that something that we have, or would they need to bring?
I don't know,
those?
I can talk to her and see what she has in mind, but, or maybe. she
And
can
Rick
make
may
herself a
have
sign.
some stuff too.
Before I did it, I just wanted you guys'
Okay,
approval.
I guess she's here, you got our blessing, so.
Yep.
Give her a
Okay.
call and,
Yeah, works.
Okay.
okay? Number 8, discuss and act on all employee meeting date, time, closing county facility to the public.
Yep, and I think you had talked with Ray, and since we kind of discussed that last week, you were looking at transportation building. He did get permission for us to use the 3rd floor courtroom,
Okay.
and Alicia can hook into their audio system for her training that she's providing us.
Okay,
We're gonna do the all-employee years of service recognition, and we were hoping to do it all in one session, and then I would post a notice that we were closed to the public from 8 to 10 a.m.
okay,
that Monday morning.
right.
We're still looking 15th?
Yes, September 15th. I did put a payroll stuffer out as a tentative date, because
Yeah.
otherwise, if I had done it next week, it'd be
2 weeks.
too
And
late.
we're still looking at
Conservation.
conservation after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you guys formally set that, I will post a notice in the public, in the paper, in the library, that we will be closed 8 to 10 a.m.
Okay. Can
And I know there's gonna be employees who can attend, but at some point, we're gonna try to do a recording of that so that they can watch it at a later date.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, the sheriff's office
We'll
can't
worry about
send
the
everybody.
refreshments or something, I can line that up.
Well, I just thought we could have like maybe coffee and donuts out in the,
That's what I
Made.
thought.
Because we can't have it in the courtroom.
we can, but we just gotta be respectful,
No.
keeping it clean, so,
Easier just to say no.
yeah. We can stand around and
Don't worry
socialize.
about cleaning it.
We can open the doors probably by 7:30, so people can come in.
So you wanna do it from 8 to 10 on the 15th? I would make a motion that we have the all-employee meeting and training from 8 to 10 on September 15th, and that we post that the county offices will be closed from 8 to 10 on that day.
I'll second.
Okay, call for a vote.
Tippit, aye.
Seaman, aye?
Vols, aye.
What does this training consist of?
It's
What
our
detail?
harassment training and some of those requirements, like if we had the HIPAA, we also encourage employees for the wellness participation, recognize their years of service. We get like every 5-year increment, we give them a pin, so that's our chance to,
Did
Give
you
them that
happen to
recognition.
find the extra pins?
yes, I'm gonna go over there.
Okay,
We should still have plenty.
okay. I have keys to get in.
Yeah, we could do, but remind me before we leave.
Okay.
Yep, and then we'll have, we'll talk about our flex spending and some of our benefits and stuff too with employees.
Okay, perfect. Reports.
Last week I had juvenile detention. There was a lawsuit filed. We've been in closed session with that many times. There's going to be some directive coming out next week for the counties to take care of. It's supposed to go to Ray, and then we will come to this meeting, have a closed session, and then come out of that and decide what we want to do. That pretty well covers. One of the things they do over there is their bookkeeping department. They believe in the neighborhood of, they have 70 contracts with the state that they administer. And that's another form that they're making, another way they're making money, which lowers our rates. Some of the contracts are small, some of them are multi-million-dollar contracts they administer. But they get paid the fees to take care of all those. The other meeting I had was HACAP. The big news there is they got a house donated in Dubuque, near move-in ready. It'll be for housing for a family, and it has the market, the assessed value was $275,000. Somebody done, it was donated. That group does amazing things. One of them being our food pantry. Just amazing, all the things that ACAP does for us, as our society as a whole in this area. That was my two big ones.
I have a question on that real quick.
Yeah.
Does this lawsuit, is this a different one, or is this the one with Jennifer Zarodnik?
No, this is,
A different one?
nobody's ever, and it was filed against the
Central Irish.
Central Iowa detention.
Oh, okay.
And it has to do with membership. But it's been settled
It's kind of been ongoing, coming.
Okay.
months and months and months. But they've got a tentative agreement, which we'll have to talk about, post for a closed session, and then, like I said, come out of that and make our decisions.
My ECI WDB CEO meeting was postponed until the 18th of September, from the 28th. But Anna Hovey was asking about the 28E agreements. We sent that in, didn't we? We sent that in a long
Hand out
time
to
ago.
her. That's the one you signed?
Yes. And then, because I guess there's a bunch of people that haven't signed that yet. But that was the only thing that I had, and I did have a resident reach out. A person lives on 76th, which is the road that goes between 201 north of Norway, directly straight east to Fairfax. heavily trafficked, that area is. The question was, did there was some legislature put in front of the Des Moines to lower the speed limit to 45 on gravel. Did that go through, or is that still bouncing around?
I guess I haven't been,
I never.
I never heard that.
Okay. But this individual seems to believe that that did go through, and I can't find it. But there's, there's a lot of construction equipment that go down that road, and it's creating a lot of dust. Other than participating in the dust control, there's really not a whole lot. If the speed limit's 55 on gravel, then there's nothing that really can be done, is that?
50, isn't it?
Is 50 on gravel?
I think it's, is it
55.
55 on gravel?
Let's see here.
Is it 50 at night then on gravel?
He was just hoping there'd be some relief somehow, because the traffic that goes by, and he made the statement that his wife went out to get the mail and almost got clipped because there was so much dust that the other people didn't see her. And I said, well, I understand that. But other than, like I say,
Well,
getting on with the dust control, I don't know, that would be, and that's at his cost, of course. But if there's any other relief, I didn't know of it, or I couldn't find anything on it.
I'm literally just did a Google search, and it looked like it was a bill that was enacted or a bill that was brought to the floor that past February. Oh, that's a different year. Apologize 1 second.
I did some searching, and I couldn't find anything that said that it had passed through the House, but
Yeah. Well, I can literally just 321, 285. Because the nice thing is, just for being visual, like you can, the way they have Google almost set up, you can just type in your question, and the thing with the like just legislation, it's all public. And so that it'll, if you type it in specific enough, you can almost find like something that's kind of helpful.
And we do have the fall training in Heartland on the 11th.
Let's see here. Okay, there's a lot of. I'm here towards the bottom. Effective July 1st. I guess it just says proposed legislation, so I don't know if they. I don't know, because, I mean, I can figure out if I have just a little more time, but, it's
I'll
just,
see Tom Gearhole
Yeah.
Thursday, so I can.
you can ask
Yeah.
him, yeah, that'd be a perfect person.
I mean, I've seen speed limits posted at 45 on gravel, but that's usually where there's more, a lot of houses in an area where they posted to 45, but this is just, there's no. I'll reach out to them and tell them that at this point, there's really not a whole lot we can do. Very good, thank you.
I had Eastern Iowa Housing Trust Fund. I guess we're helping out, gonna put a new roof on some senior citizens' homes in Monticello, put a new roof on their buildings. We're putting the bill for that. And then, as for Easy Cog, somewhat of a quiet meeting. One thing is they are applying for a $3.5 million grant to help in the 7 counties that participate in Easy Cog. And what this grant is for is any house that was built, I believe, in 1978 or later, for lead.
Oh.
And if you got a 6-year-old child or younger, and if they test positive for lead, then they would qualify for either painting or removal of the casing around the windows, you know what I mean, to get the lead out of the house.
6 years and younger.
6 years and younger. So, when I was up here Friday, I did talk to our health gals, and I asked them if they do screening for this. They do not, but they know all about this program, how it's coming about, and they were all in favor of it.
Wasn't there some state that went through that if there was lead coming into your home, that it had to be reported? Because when we put in new water meters in the city of Norway, when I was mayor, the company that installed the new meters also did that check. And it is required, or it's gonna be required, that is done in every single home.
And that I don't know.
Because we had to turn that information in, that yes, we did check, and there were no lead pipes thinking it's coming into a house. Once it's in the house, they didn't care, but it was whatever was provided by the city at that point, so,
It's in the house, it's your problem.
yes.
Painting or, you know what I mean, casing around your windows and doors in case the kids chew on it or, you know,
Okay.
and that's how they qualify. They were given some examples of, a different county, how this has come to be, that, the child tested positive for lead, and then 30 days later, they tested the kid again, and he was higher.
Oh,
So that's what got him excited. So they're hoping they can get this grant, and that'll help everybody in all these counties, anybody that got lead or
What's the criteria for the age of the house?
78 or
78 or older?
yes. That's evidently when they finally took the lead out of the paint.
Well, it seems like we were behind the 8 ball on that one.
They can detect this lead, because there's houses obviously been painted over, I mean, the lead's been painted over a couple of times.
That's about all I had.
Okay, here we go. Just a little one, a couple little ones. That animal ordinance that you were gonna change, I might have missed a couple of meetings. Did you have the third reading on that, change
No,
that
we
ordinance?
haven't yet.
Okay.
Okay, we have.
But you've had two?
We had two.
Okay.
And we'll probably just wait, because we changed some of the wording again for the second reading.
Oh, okay.
So we'll probably have to restart and publish all those
Yeah,
readings
Probably
again.
start from scratch.
Oh, okay.
Which is probably better suited this way.
It's kind of on hold on that until we find out what all transpires.
I know we missed a couple of meetings and I didn't know you were gonna get some stuff, so, okay. Any update with the old animal shelter on the idea of, letting it out for sealed bids?
That's the conservation.
Okay.
Okay, so they got two parcels they want to get rid of. One is the animal shelter.
Okay.
The other one is what we just updated right now, is that railroad tracks,
Right.
89 Carat Hills.
Gotcha.
So they will both be going out. I believe they're gonna do sealed bids.
You don't know the dates though? No dates yet, okay. I was just curious.
I haven't seen it advertised on either one of them yet.
Okay.
But it did go to court, like the animal shelter did go to court, and it was, we won, I'll let say, it was in our favor. That they can get, get rid of it, so.
I kind of figured that, but I heard it was gonna be up for bids, but I just never heard any dates.
There's a process, and I know like right before it went in, you were talking about it, but I don't think, I haven't checked my emails obviously to see if we had figured out some stuff there, but yeah, there's a process, obviously.
Prospective buyer, Doug?
Sure, why not?
You buy that old railroad, right? I've got about 200 golf balls in there.
I'll sell them back to you, buck a piece.
I mean, that railroad track was like a magnet for golf balls, I swear.
That's it. Somebody, a couple quick questions. Okay. Nothing? All quiet, okay. Well, take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Aye.
Okay. Second and I.
Second and an eye.
All in one.
Bullseye.
Team and I. We are adjourned.